Hello everyone and welcome back to PhytoPathoVerse. I'm Malini Day, molecular plant pathologist with a motto to make plant pathology easy. With ASRB NET 2025 approaching, we are continuing our special series on model papers, each designed with 100 carefully selected questions. So, today we will be moving forward with model paper 6. Question number 1. TAP toxin inactivates glutamine synthetase. Question 2. Accumulation of ornithine is due to physiolial toxin. Next, smut gives the appearance of what type of appearance? It is sooty powder. Question 4. Fungotoxic property of cercosporin is destroyed by 1. It is copper oxide. Second, it is B6, that is vitamin 6. So the correct option is D, both A and B. Question 5. Who for the first time discovered antibiotics? I think this we know. It is Alexander Fleming for penicillin. Question 6. Spore balls are formed in, it will be Polyposporium. Okay. Question 7. Which of the nutrient is supplied for mycorrhiza to the plant? It is phosphorus. Question 8. Tafrina causes the disease? What? Peach leaf curl caused by Tafrina deformans. Question 9. Plant diseases is written by, it's a book name which is written by R.S. Singh. This is a very important book for plant pathologist. Question 10. Albugo is a obligate parasite and it causes white rust of crucifers. The pathogen is Albugo candida. Next question. Primary source of infection to green ear disease of bajra, that is both seed and soil. Question 12. Wheat rust life cycle in India was given by K.C. Mehta. Question 13. Brown spot of maize is caused by, okay, for maize, right? So we are confused with A and B, and Sclerospora sorghi, it is for downy mildew. So the answer will be option B, that is Physoderma maydis. Question 14. Sporidia forms H-shaped structures. That will be Tillandsia. Question 15. Linseed rust is caused by the pathogen Melamspora linii. Question 16. Solar energy treatment for the control of loose smut of wheat was given by Luthra and Sutter. Question 17. Systemic fungicide was discovered by Van Smelling and Kulka. For which fungicide? It was carboxin in 1966. Somewhere you can see it can be written 1965, but yeah, normally we study 1966 for carboxin, that is Vitavax. Alright. Question 18. The foul smell of burnt infected wheat is due to the chemical TMA, that is trimethylamine. Question 19. The mycorrhizal fungi was discovered by Frank. Question 20. Root parasite of bajra. Okay. So here if we see the options, option A, cascata, it is a stem parasite. Again option D, Lorenthus, is also a stem parasite. So it brings down to option B and C. But for bajra, we normally see striga. Okay, so the answer is striga for root parasite of bajra. Question 21. In plains of India, which rust appears first? Which wheat rust appears first? That will be yellow rust. Question 22. Root rot of papaya could be controlled by the application of Bordeaux mixture. Question 23. Yellow vein mosaic of bhindi was reported by Uppal et al. Next 24. T toxin affect which cell organelle? It is mitochondria. Question 25. Black tip of mango is caused by boron deficiency. Question 26. Tolyposporium ehrenbergii causes? It is long smut of sorghum. Next, Tolyposporium penicillari. It causes bajra smut. Okay. Whip smut of sugarcane is caused by Eusteligo citamine. Question 29. Lavellula, which is genera for powdery mildew. It is ectoparasite or endoparasite? Answer is endoparasite. Again, I will repeat, except Lavellula and Phyllectenia, all the other genera of powdery mildew are ectoparasitic. Okay. I repeat it again and again in every module because it is very important. Question 30. Downy mildew of maize is caused by Perennosclerospora heterophogoni. Normally when we search or we study anywhere the downy mildew of maize, we normally study Perennosclerospora sorghii. But yes, this is also another species. Question 31. Tobacco mosaic virus was first reported by Mayer. Question 32. Stripe disease of barley is caused by? Okay. Now stripe disease, don't get confused because stripe disease of wheat, it is caused by Puccinia striformis, right? But here it is asked for barley. It will be Drexclera gramianum. Next, Alexander Fleming discovered what? Penicillin. Question 34. Death of tissue in virus infected plant is described as? No need to read the whole question. By the 3 word itself, death of tissue, it is which type of symptom? It is necrosis. 35. Carborundum powder is actually silicon carbide. Question 36. Secondary spread of ergot of bajra is through both air and insect. Question 37. Indian Journal of Mycology and Plant Pathology is published from which university? RCA Udaipur. Question 38. Wilt of arhar is caused by Fusarium. Next, tomatin-like protein. It is PR5. Okay. So we need to learn about all the 17 PR proteins. Yes, there are total 19 PR proteins available, but last 2 are unknown. So we can study of total 17 PR proteins and each has their specific functions. Next, question 40. TMV is resistant gene. TMV resistant gene is N1. 41. The microorganism used in brewing industry. It is yeast. Question 42. The plant disease caused by an algae. It will be red rust of tea. 43. A bacterium is devoid of? So, bacteria is a prokaryote which is not having a well-defined nucleus, right? So, bacterium is devoid of well-defined nucleus. Question 44. A virus particle with both nucleic acid and protein code is known as virion. 45. Lichen is an association between algae and fungi. 46. Rust belongs to subdivision. It will be Basidiomycotina. All the rust, smut, burnt, they belong to Basidiomycotina. Next, 47. Turkey eggs disease in poultry birds is caused by Aspergillus flavus. But also, if there were other options, it is caused basically by both the pathogen called Aspergillus flavus and Aspergillus parasiticus. Okay. Question 48. Sporangium on germination produce vesicle in genera. Okay. So, vesicle is seen in case of Pythium. Question 49. Phytophthora belongs to the family Pythiaceae. 50. Rhizopus belongs to the class Zygomycetes. 51. Phyllectenia causes the disease. It is the genera of, again, powdery mildew. 52. Tillandsia causes the disease bunt. 53. Resistance genes are not noticed in case of mycoplasma-like organisms. 54. Flag smut of wheat could be controlled by, yes, Vitavax, because it is a smut disease, but how? Seed treatment, spraying or soil application? The answer is seed treatment with Vitavax. Question 55. The indicator plant used for Citrus hexacortis viroid. It is trifoliate orange. I hope by now you guys have seen what is the indicator plant for other diseases, like Kaxi lime is also indicator plant. Sweet orange is also an indicator plant, but for different diseases. Go and check. 56. Cyanophages contain double-stranded linear DNA. 57. International Committee for the Taxonomy of Viruses is set up in 1966. The term Apresorium is coined by Frank. 59. Subcuticular mycelia growth is seen in case of both Venturia iniqualis, also Diplocarbon rosea. Question 60. The Dutch rules. 4 Dutch rules is given by Van Everdingen. Okay. Now these Dutch rules are given for, it was made for which disease? That is also important question. You can search, please. If not, please ask me in the comment. Question 61. Indian stem rust rules are formulated by. So the options are very peculiar, like in option A it's given Nagaranjan, option B Singh, but this is not right. There are 2 concepts we need to remember. Ki Indian stem rust pathway was given by Nagaranjan Joshi, right? But the Indian stem rust rules was formulated by Nagaranjan Singh. So Nagaranjan is the name and Singh is the surname. We need to remember this. And there are total 3 stem rust rules, Indian stem rust rules. Okay. Question 62. To which group dithin Z78 belongs? It is dithiocarbamic acid. Okay. 63. Mycs in mycology means study of mushroom. 64. Bimodal curve is shown by pine, blister, rust. So bimodal curve is normally we get to see it in polyatic diseases, and polyatic diseases are seen where? In stone fruits or trees. Okay. 65. Who proved that virus could pass through filters with pores small enough to retain bacteria? It was Ivanovsky. 66. Gelatin plate technique was discovered by Robert Koch. Question 67. Botulism is caused by species of Clostridium. 68. Bacilli are rod shaped. Question 69. Yellow pigment in the culture is produced by Xanthomonas. We can see yellow pigmentation when we culture Xanthomonas in petri plates. Okay. Question 70. Phycomycetes belongs to fungi. So previously they were classified as Phycomycetes, but nowadays we get to see other classifications like Zygomycetes and other fungal classifications nowadays. Okay. Question 71. Agar agar is produced from Gelidium. Okay. So agar agar mainly produced from the genus name is Gracilaria or Gelidium. It is red algae basically. Okay. Question 72. In fermentation industry, pasteurization is done at a temperature of 62.8 degrees Celsius. 73. This subdivision ends with mycotina. This mytidae, anybody can tell, this mytidae is for what? This end for family, else is for order, and mycetes, it is for class. Okay. Okay. Question 74. Acervuli are formed in order melaconiales, and one such example of this order is Coletotrichum. Question 75. Physiological specialization in stem rust of wheat is shown by Erickson. 76. Fungicides which are absorbed into the system of plant have moved to the remote site of infection are known as systemic fungicides. 77. Zoospores of Oomycetes fungi are biflagellate. Okay. So one will be whiplash type and the other tinsel type. Question 78. Choose the correct option. Okay. Option A, zoospore of chytridiomycetes and hypochytridiomycetes are uniflagellate but tinsel type in former and whiplash type in latter. Yes, it is correct, but let us see the other two options. B, both the above mentioned classes have tinsel type flagella. Not right. Option C, both the classes have whiplash type flagellum. Again, not right. So the answer is option A. Question 79. Seed potato is not transported from Darjeeling area to other parts of the country because of what? Because they are having domestic quarantine for potato. For which disease? Potato wart disease caused by Syncytium endobioticum, right? So that's why the potato seeds are not transported from Darjeeling. Question 80. The fungi imperfecti are classified under the class Deuteromycetes. Question 81. Hermaphroditic fungi are those in which each thallus bears both male and female organs. Question 82. White rust fungus, that is Albigo candida, it belongs to which class? Oomycetes. Next question, 83. Which pathogen is associated with the discovery of Bordeaux mixture? It is Plasmapara viticola, which causes downy mildew in grapes. Question 84. Which pathogen is associated with Irish famine? It is Phytophthora infestans, causing late blight of potato. Question 85. Sexual spores in Oomycetes are known as oospores, while asexual spores, it will be called as zoospores. Question 86. Green ear disease, that is downy mildew of bajra, is caused by Sclerospora graminicola. 87. Damping of seedlings is caused by So normally damping of seedling, it is caused by pythium, correct? But along with pythium, there are other fungi as well who can cause damping off. So here answer will be many fungi including pythium species. Question 88. Obligate organisms are those organisms which can obtain food from only living protoplasm, and that is the reason it is called obligate microorganism. They cannot grow in daytime decaying, means they even cannot be cultured artificially. So they always need a living protoplasm. Question 89. Ascomycetes and Basidiomycetes are known as higher fungi. Okay. Question 90. Peach leaf curl is caused by Taphrina deformans and they are having Necataceae. That is their specifications. Question 91. Which one of the following is downy mildew fungus? We just need to look into the genus. Erisife is for powdery mildew. Uncinula again for powdery mildew. Puccinia, it is the rust fungus. So this Perennospora parasitica, it is the downy mildew fungus. 92. Unspecialized parasites that are able to survive indefinitely as saprophytes. Indefinitely, by the word of this we can answer, right? The answer is soil inhabitants. Question 93. Virus which can kill the bacteria, they are called bacteriophages. Okay. Question 94. The size of viroid ranges from, according to the options, it will be option A, that is 250 to 370 nucleotide. Okay. Question 95. Powdery mildew of apple is caused by, it is Podosphaera leucotriaca. 96. Phloem cells of which infected virus plant produces fluorescence? That is banana bunchy top virus. Question 97. Ascomycetes produce their acai in fruiting bodies known as ascocarp. 98. Which one is not related to others? Right. So let's see, option A is Cleistothecium, which is a fruiting body, Perithecium, which is also a fruiting body, 3 Apothecium, again fruiting body, but D Trichothecium is not a fruiting body. So this is the odd one out. Question 99. Sclerotia are the primary survival structures for Sclerotinia sclerotiorum, right? Yes. Now coming to question number 100th, that is papaya bunchy top disease is caused by what? Now please don't get confused between bunchy top thing, because normally we study banana bunchy top, right, which is caused by a virus, but here the question is asked papaya bunchy top is caused by, so it will be caused by rickettsia. Okay, so that's all for today. We will be back soon with a new model paper. Till then, keep learning, keep growing. See ya.